What is going on, drivers? It's Jay Rich back again. Today's video is how and why you lock a fifth wheel out. Depending on the type of trailer you pull, either your fifth wheel has to be locked or unlocked so it can pivot or not pivot. This video was inspired by a subscriber whose name I forgot. You deserve better than that, dude. I'm sorry. Anywho, I should be at home, but no. I'm out here in the hot Georgia sun, sweating my ass off, putting out this video for you, and you are welcome. Just messing around, guys. Anyways, go on ahead, like it, subscribe, hit the bell, share it. I don't mind you sharing the videos. It's much appreciated. All of it's much appreciated. And just like this gentleman did, if you have a video that you would like to see and nobody else is doing except for regulation, don't ask me about no frickin' regulations. I do not do DOT regulations. And you know, if there's something like that, I'll do my best to put a video out there. I don't think about doing videos of certain things sometimes because, you know, this stuff's kind of second nature to me, and it doesn't seem like it may not be all that interesting. So therefore, it's taken me a little while to put some videos out because I really don't think about them until somebody asks the question. So if you've got a question, if you'd like to see something, let me know. Leave a comment down below, and I do answer all my comments when I see them. So stay tuned. Coming right back at you. All right, guys. So here's your fifth wheel that typically all of you run. This is in the tilted position, as if I'm going to back under a van trailer or any sort of a framed trailer. And as normal, it rocks up and down like that. There's two types. There's locking and non-locking fifth wheels. I'm going to show you over here on this guy's truck. There is no way to lock this fifth wheel out. These little stands that you see, those are limiting stands so that the frame of the trailer doesn't hit the frame of the truck. It'll only let that fifth wheel articulate so much. So back over here to mine. I'm going to show you here in a minute how to, or why this is the pivot point and this is not. On a van trailer, this is your pivot point for your truck and trailer to move up and down. Fifth wheel is naturally your left and right pivot point, naturally with any fifth wheel. But as far as that goes, of why this has to move and that does not. If they both move, if I don't lock that in and this moves, my truck and trailer are going to fight themselves. It's going to beat me to death. The truck and the trailer, it's going to beat it all to death, and something's going to be broke, and I got to make a phone call. So why not just lock both of them out? Well, more than likely you're going to break your kingpin or you're going to break your fifth wheel because there is no give. So let's get to it. How do you lock this fifth wheel out? Okay, on each side you have one of these, I call them pucks. I don't know what you call them, but it's like a little puck, you know. Then you got these little kickstands on each side. Start at the back, then do the front. And all you're going to do, rock your fifth wheel, take your little kickstand, go up like that, let it back. All right, guys, so come on around to this side, and you're going to, so you get up under your fifth wheel, raise the little kickstand, let it back down. Now you're going to come to this little puck, and this pin right here, you push the center of it, you pull it up just a little. You don't have to take it out, but you can. Push your puck over, then that pin will drop back down into another hole. As long as it doesn't come out, you're good. Now back over here to your driver's side. Same thing. Push the center of the pin, pull it up, slide the little puck over, drop it back down. Your pin does not come out, you're good. Now your fifth wheel's locked. To unlock it, pretty much do the same thing. Take both pucks out, and then the little kickstands in the front. Let me show you this other fifth wheel real quick. All right, this is also a locking fifth wheel. And this is like my old truck. It's got this bar right here. And this bar slides through this tube that is attached to the frame, this tube that is attached to the fifth wheel, and then there's another tube and another tube over there. And on the very end, there's a safety pin that goes through, because this bar can slide out in your day-to-day operation. But this is how you lock out the fifth wheel on this truck. This is the oldest old school way of doing it. It's been around forever and ever. My fifth wheel is a little newer, but that is how you lock this one out. The reason I like mine better is because you don't have this bar. While you do have to circle around the truck back and forth a couple times, I guess it is a little more work, but with this deal here, you have to stow this bar somewhere, and ideally you want it in the cab. You don't want to try to bungee cord it to the frame or up on your little walkway here, because this bar does weigh about 20 pounds. It's solid steel, and if it falls off the truck, you're gonna kill somebody. You don't want to make that phone call. So typically under the bunk or in the cab behind the seat, something like that, I don't want to deal with all that. So therefore I like the way my fifth wheel is. It's a little bit newer design. It's still been around a while, but there's his. All right, so this is the why of you're going to lock your fifth wheel out on a frameless trailer. See this, you could call it a frame, but this frame in the center, it's going up with the trailer. So therefore right here, this is your pivot point. If it was a frame trailer, this would stay straight. But as you can see, it's not staying straight. This pivot point is going up. The truck and the trailer are coming together. So therefore, that's why this fifth wheel stays straight and flat, and the fifth wheel plate itself is your pivot point. All right, drivers, I got it all buttoned up. I'm ready for tomorrow. I appreciate you watching. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, send it to your people. I appreciate you watching. I'm Jay Rich. Keep it easy and breezy and shiny side up. We'll be seeing you.